Ladies and gentlemen, the Institute for Business Innovation of the Balearic Islands, IDI, is hosting a new edition of the Palma International Boat Show, this time in 2022, and also included is the Palma Superyacht Village, which was known as Palma Superyacht Show. So this has changed. So we want to check out all the sectors, nautical sectors here, like brokerage, chartering, repair and refit areas, and also crew areas and shipyards, dry docks, marinas, and sport and nautical sport equipment, and new technologies, and even in terms of sustainability, green energy, ecological materials. We want to know how the industry is progressing. So for this, we invite you, join us and have fun, enjoy the atmosphere here at Molvel. It's a beautiful setting. Come with us, stay with us. Thanks. So the Palma International Show is starting. You can please greet. So these are our guests, and this is a very famous designer
from Germany.
From Germany, Cindy Morawitz. You are here, you're living here. Please tell us a little bit about your career here in Palma. What are you doing here in the moment, and what is here your profession?
I'm living on the island since 7 years, and I think it's my 5th interview with you, and I'm so happy to see you on Mallorca again. And I'm doing dresses and dress cams, so all the ladies...
all your customs and fans.
Fans. I'm the queen of those girls, you know.
Cool.
And we enjoy a little bit Johannes Haller. We were with Johannes Haller, traveling a little bit with his boat, you know.
Fine.
Ja, gerade haben wir gebucht, genau.
He's a celebrity, and you're also making designs for the cruise or for...
Exactly, I'm doing designs and dresses for all the yachts here, and and it's my home place because I live here, and it's so nice to see you again, Zina.
And also for celebrities. But don't talk about private now, talk about your business. I'm so excited to know what you are also doing here.
Yeah.
Please tell us, who are your clients, or I know you have some really famous clients.
Yeah, I have
Would
some.
You like to mention some of them?
It's easier to mention not the ones who are my clients. No, I don't know. Is it for German TV?
Yes, and you're also designing for TV.
For TV, for international hostess, Katja Burkhardt, Frauke Ludewig, Eva Longoria. Yeah, a lot of them. But my newest project is to do yacht uniforms, and I made for Mallorca Air. I made the first stewardess outfits now.
Great, really great.
Yeah.
And what's the next project? Do you want to announce anything? What is coming next? Maybe.
So next, we talked about this, I think 3 years ago, that I'm next going to be in Los Angeles. So I really plan to go Los Angeles.
This is now your current idea.
Yeah, that's my next plan.
With other celebrities and film stars.
Yeah, now I have another friend. She's doing an art and big projects for Porsche, and we do something for Porsche together. You know Porsche, the cars.
Yeah.
So, and we're going to do this in Los Angeles.
But you're still located in Mallorca.
Yeah, I'm still living here.
Germany is
over.
No. Okay. Wonderful. I hope I see you later. It wasn't a coincidence. It was really.
But it was a nice one.
Destiny.
We see us.
Okay.
Bye.
We see each other. We call each other.
Ciao.
Wonderful, a heavenly feeling, and I want to provide you with some data. We have here about 274 companies, local, national and international companies, and approximately 264 boats, and on a fairground here, Molvel, of 81,000 square meters. So watch, here's water sport. You can see this woman gliding on the water. I don't know the name of the type of whatever it is, this device. Look how elegant it looks. Wonderful. And behind me you see the cathedral. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Palma International Boat Show. Next to me, Mr. Peter Hürzeler. You are CEO from Ocean Independence. Is that right?
That is correct.
And we met each other in 2019 and then came the crisis. How did you get along in this time? Was it a challenge or what? How would you like to explain the situation from that time on?
First of all, thank you for being here. Welcome back. Welcome back to one of our boats in the Palma Boat Show. It's nice for us to be back, for everybody, I believe. And to come back to your question, I mean, it was a challenge. It was a challenge in the way that, of course, we did not know when it all started how it would end. Nobody knew how long it would be. And so there was a lot of unknown elements into it. It was a big challenge. Looking back now, it was a good time. It was a good time for Ocean Independence and for everybody in the team of Ocean Independence because it did force us to look into changing some ways of doing things.
To do some transitions.
To do things that probably have prepared us better for the future than we were before the crisis started. And if we look at it economically, apart from the first half a year, when it really looked very threatening because more or less everything stopped and instead of making money, we didn't pay money back to clients, commissions that we had already made.
I have to mention you're doing brokerage and chartering and what else?
And management. We do operational management, new build, supervision. So we do everything that the yacht owner would like to be done for him, or somebody who is interested in yachting, let's say. So the first half a year was difficult. And then fortunately, the second half of 2020 already was very, very good in sales. Still very quiet in chartering. And then 2021 was already a boom year. Again, more yachts sold in the world than ever before, more yachts ordered than ever before.
Because of a reaction that the people wanted more freedom or more independence, like your name of the company, Ocean Independence. What was the reason for that?
It's a combination of things from what we see. You never know exactly. It is difficult to say something scientific about it, but it is definitely a combination of number of things, and also that people have realized in a way that it is better to live now than to live in the future, because who knows what the future will bring. So people who have never done it before or have always thought about maybe buying a yacht, they decided to do that now because now is the time, and don't wait for the future. But also the fact that it has proven that you can, instead of being in a villa where you are subject to the local rules, you can have a boat which you can move to another area where the rules might be different, because even in Europe the rules were very different from country to country.
Many restrictions.
And so that freedom, that privacy, that also being just with people people who have tested, that they are tested, and you don't have the situation of a hotel or other vacation types. I think all of that came together in 2021. And it continues a little bit in 2022. We see a lot of people who have not traveled for 2 years and who now really want to go
longing
back
for
chartering or
for adventures and for wonderful. Can you describe your lineup here, the ships you are having here, the portfolio of your ships in general? What selection do you have here now?
We have here a very small selection. For the first time it's smaller. We usually have twice as many yachts here. So this year we only have 3 yachts instead of the usual 6 or more yachts. And that is in a way typical for the time, because we have sold so many boats that really, and I mean that's Ocean Independence, but that's the industry in general, that actually at the moment the supply is relatively short. And that means less people go to boat shows. I mean less owners go to boat shows because they are sold the boat or they don't want to sell. So we have 3 boats, but we have a very nice selection. We have an elderly 30-meter Dutch-built yacht, which is in very nice condition for a very acceptable budget. We have the yacht that we are sitting on now, Shockwave, Scandinavian built, latest in technology, very cool, modern, fast motor yacht. And we have about 50 meters down the quay, a wonderful big sailing yacht built by Royal Huisman, the best sailing yacht shipyard in the world, Dutch shipyard, a yacht which is 20 years old but in fantastic condition. Wow. And a great sailing boat. So we have a bit of everything, from small budget to larger budget, and I'm very happy with the yachts that we have here.
And what kind of target groups you have? Who's, for you interested, for what kind of companies would be interested to order or to book such a yacht? For what intentions? What would you like to?
I mean, you know, our clients are 90%, 95%. It's family business.
Family business.
So there's people who want to go and have a good time with family. Yeah. Sometimes with friends, but the majority is with family. They want to be with the family, and from personal experience and from observation and talking to our clients, the yacht is the most wonderful family vacation that you can have and that you can do. And so our target are really always family. Now they are family with different size of family, different budgets for what they do, whether it's charter or buying, but it's usually our targets are family. And if we look at size, I mean, you read the yachting magazine, and there is a certain focus on large, and very large. And that's a bit different from how we at Ocean Independence see it, because the reality is that even wealthy people, and all our clients are wealthy one way or another, they don't want to go for the biggest. They want to go for the one where you have most quality of life.
They want a distinctive event.
And that is between 25 and 45, 50 meters. And so we are targeting that market. We are targeting the real people who want to enjoy
and feel familiar with all.
And have fun. And not just have a big yacht to show off.
And they could easily afford their own yacht, but they want the service and the knowledge and the competence in one package.
Yes. That would be the charter client. And the buying client, of course, wants to be proud of being an owner. And there can be one owner or two or three or four, but there is a different mental attitude, and both has its value. I can fully understand one and the other, because in both ways you can really benefit from what the industry can offer.
But did the crisis have an impact on the production to supply all the products and technology systems and details you need? I mean, this was, I think, also a challenge or problem to solve in the last few years, 2 years. Or
the crisis has not had an impact on the technology. The crisis has an impact on supply. On supply,
that's what I mentioned.
And we are now, when you look at new builds, many shipyards, many good shipyards, they are sold out until end of 23, 24. So that, of course, has an impact on client behavior and what can you actually do. What is also happening, but it has nothing to do with the crisis, is that we see, and I hope that we see more, a drive to more sustainable products.
Yes, in terms of, sorry if I interrupt you, in terms of sustainability, are you thinking about electricity, electric boats, or economical materials, or green energy, because the exploding energies are also an aspect? How do you consider that for the future or your strategy?
I mean, it's clear that everybody, in yachting or outside yachting, has to think about it and has to do something about it. To think about it is not good enough. So, at the moment, we have a project where we are discussing with one shipyard in particular, how can we ourselves, be part of designing something which is more sustainable. Now, I'm not talking about zero emission and anything, because the technology is not far advanced enough yet, especially not for the smaller sizes.
But changing engines, hybrid engines, for example, or is that an option?
Small steps, like in your and my life. I mean, we still have to breathe, so we are still sort of like a problem for the world.
Okay,
but at least we can use less plastic. We can eat maybe a bit less meat. We can travel maybe a bit less, a bit more cleverly. We can use the train and not always the plane or the car. And in very similar ways, the yachting industry has to move forward in small steps. And that is maybe not spectacular, but it has more impact and it has more positive impact. And Ocean Independence, in a way, has never been a spectacular company. We believe in doing solid things, maybe small steps, but lots of them, and move forward in that way. And that's what we plan to do in the next couple of years. We hope, of course, there will be some exciting news sooner or later, but a lot will happen. A lot has to happen as well for the industry to continue growing and delivering the benefit of a yacht, and then many benefits as you
Great.
know. Yeah.
To sum up, you are a trustable traditional company. We are always honored to be here. Thank you so much. Would you like to mention a little bit about this ship model we are here staying now? Is this what's the name here, and what is
Shockwave. It's Shockwave. It's from a Scandinavian shipyard. It is about 28 meters in length. 4 cabins, which is very nice. 4 spacious cabins, which is good for a yacht of this size. Scandinavian design, and technology-wise, she's very much advanced. Not so much in the green sense, but also there are a couple of green elements. So this yacht is a fast yacht. And a fast yacht and green is always, it's a contrast. So, but what is a little bit better than a fast yacht that consumes a lot is a fast yacht that consumes not so much. So a yacht in this size, let's say 5 years ago, would have been consuming 600 to 800 liters an hour at 26 knots. This yacht here, with 3 cleverly designed engines from Volvo Penta, is using, including domestic services, 250 liters an hour. Now, maybe this is still a lot, but it is about the third of what it would have been 5 years ago. If this can be continued over time, that is wonderful. Or another thing, and then I leave you.
It's for experts, for
another
professionals.
thing is that this yacht, which is very unusual for this kind of yacht and this size of yacht, it has what it's called dynamic positioning system. So it means that you can put the yacht outside here, outside the port, and you don't have to drop anchor. But the yacht will keep its position with the mean of the engines and the thrusters within, let's say, 10-15 meters of where you put the yacht, without putting down the anchor. Now, why is that important? That is important because there are some areas around Corsica in the south of France and other areas where the bottom of the sea is sort of like endangered. Maybe there are some coral left, or maybe there's some other species.
Of course.
You don't want to drop an anchor on top all the time. And in order to still be able to go there and have a swim and enjoy the beauty of the bay, for example, you put the boat there, you keep the boat there, you don't damage the bottom of the sea, and that is progress.
That is progress.
And these are 2 examples of. And of course, not going there at all would be, more sustainable. But if we allow to be free, to enjoy our life to some extent, then these little, big improvements maybe, I think they are the way to go for the yachting industry. And this yacht is, in that sense, an example of how the future could look.
At the end, would you like to announce anything which we have left out? Maybe something for you important, or for the company, or that you invite customers or friends or whatever. Would you like to announce or mention anything?
No, nothing special. I mean, I just, as always, want to thank our team here in Palma and all the team.
Or send regards to your clients, or
and always, of course, to all our clients, come yachting, come and do yachting, do it with Ocean Independence if you feel comfortable, and do it with any of our team, and or do it with one of our competitors, but come and see how beautiful it can be to be on the water on a boat with the family, in particular with the family. I've done it many times myself on very modest boats. It doesn't depend on the size of the boat or the size of the budget. But come do it, enjoy it, and you will see how beautiful it is.
Thank you so much. We appreciated it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
So we are here at Cleanwave Foundation. You are Elena, and you are responsible for the communication, is that right?
Exactly.
So what are you representing here? I see here some bottles, and the people can bring their bottles here, or what is the purpose? What is the idea, the philosophy?
Yes, so Cleanwave Foundation has 3 initiatives in Mallorca, and the first one is the Cleanwave movement, which is fighting against single-use plastics.
Yeah, of course.
So we are here at the boat show to offer plastic-free drinking water, so people can come with with a reusable
Can you offer us
bottle.
water now?
Of course.
I'm thirsty.
Do you have a reusable bottle?
No, I don't have. That's the problem.
You should get one. You should get one.
So I need to buy it or what?
Yes.
But we get it as a present because we make an interview and we make a lot of promotion. Yeah?
Actually, the funds, so the sales of our bottles go to the projects of the Clean Wave Foundation.
I understand.
Yes,
okay.
so we are a non-profit organization.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
So if you want to support us, you can get a bottle.
I do an interview.
Perfect.
But we will see that people come and track them to buy a bottle, of course.
Exactly, that would be great.
You can watch in the camera because they want to see you.
Okay.
So what else is worth mentioning? You said you have 3 initiatives.
Yes. So the first one is Clean Wave Movement. We have created a network of different refill points. So we installed public fountains together with the town halls here in Mallorca and now also 4 in Ibiza.
Are you from Spain yourself?
No, I'm from Belgium.
From Belgium,
yes. And then the second initiative is Clean Wave Education, where we do workshops with children. So we go to schools. Yes,
that's
exactly.
a great idea, really.
Thank you. And
we wish to have this in Germany. You have also some headquarters or
not
in Germany?
Yet, not yet. So whereas here in Mallorca, the goal is to create a plastic-free Balearics. So that's the second
who's supporting this? You have some funds or anybody who's supporting your project?
We're always looking for private funding or public funding. Whoever is interested in helping us, it would be great.
It now.
It would be great. Yes. If you want to support the Clean Wave Foundation, make sure to reach out to cleanwavefoundation.org.
And who pays now the stand and all the efforts here?
Yes, so here at the boat show this year we have Living Blue Mallorca, who is sponsoring the water for us to be here this year.
So we wish you big success with this initiative. It is really worth to be promoted for free. You can use the film for your promotion and whatever.
Great.
It's a great honor for us because in terms of sustainability, we are really committed to be help and supporting all these kind of projects.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
So, spontaneously, we are here at the stand Fjord. Is the name of the boat or the name of your company? Mr. Juan Rigo. Oh, the boat is moving.
A little bit, yeah, sorry.
Have to be careful.
You
have to be careful,
the brand is Fjord.
Fjord, yeah.
It's made by the shipyard Hansen.
Oh my gosh, the boat is moving, but no problem.
A little bit more.
No problem. This is live. This is
live.
This is, you're pulling the boat back.
Back to the place.
Yeah, I help you. So you are in which position you are here directing?
Well, I'm a seller.
You're seller,
yeah.
Only of this boat, or you have a lineup of boats here?
We have the line from Fjord. It has the 38, the 41, 44, and 52.
Yeah.
And also a few brands more.
Yeah.
Trying to.
And where's your crew now? You're alone, the team. Where are the other members?
We have a stand with 6 boats at the other side, and we have this one for tests when we have a good client ready to buy.
When we have the next test trip, then we can accompany you.
Maybe we can handle something.
Next day or today?
It's depending of the clients. We don't know it.
Okay, maybe we can make an appointment tomorrow. Or
maybe we can do something. Yeah, we have to talk with my boss.
Which times you have some windows of
no,
parts of
your... As soon as we have a client, we go out. No problems.
Great. And you're doing also chartering, or what is your main?
We are only the dealer from Fjord in Spain, Portugal, Germany, and we are dealing with England also.
Yeah.
And if someone wants to charter it, we contact the charter company and we organize everything. So
mainly you selling boats.
Yeah, exactly.
And is anything else you want to add? What the technology looks really impressing there?
Yeah. there are a lot of things to say, no?
Yeah.
It's the perfect day boat. The space that you have.
I see it, yeah.
Hydraulic platform.
Yeah.
Joystick from Volvo, so easy to handle.
For love couples.
Yeah. For example.
Honeymoon trips or what?
Also, expensive ones.
What is the option? What would you like to for example, what kind of options use the customers here?
Options? You mean extras on the boat? Or
no. I mean, for what purposes they
Well, normally the client who has a really nice house here to go to the bay, spend the day, some music, swim a little bit,
birthday party,
and then back home at night. It's just this.
And always with you.
Not always. Sometimes.
Oh, is this
I would like to be more
on top. We have to pay on top for such
I'm expensive.
Charming person. And you're representing Fjord here in Mallorca.
Yes.
Okay. So, where are you located? Maybe you give your address.
Yes, we are in Portadiano.
Yeah.
Our company is Smart Event Yachts.
Yeah.
And we are there with our test center. So.
There you meet a sympathetic man. Are you single?
I am, yeah. For the moment, yes.
Wow, another
Perfect, no?
another booking option. So it's wonderful. I think we don't want to talk about technology now, or maybe you want to add something about sustainability. You have some. You consider some economical things, or
well, every day the ecological things
Sorry.
are more important, and we are working a lot with solar panels for the electricity.
Photovoltaic.
Exactly.
Yeah?
But we have to still improving on that.
Yeah.
At the end, the yachts have diesel engines, and this has to improve a little bit. And
hybrid engines you can use, or you can.
They are starting
green
to
energy in a way, or
on this boat, not yet.
Electricity.
Not yet. Not for
yet.
the moment. Not for
but
the
it's
moment.
coming.
It's coming for sure. It's the future.
So thank you very much for this first impression. We see each other again, and hopefully you make it here. You rock it, and we see each other again next year.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
So we have now some German guests here. It's a great honor for me. Where are you from, please?
I'm from Flensburg.
Flensburg in Germany. And
I live here in Santa Ponsa on the island.
oh, it's great. And you?
In Flensburg, yes.
And please, your names. Sorry.
Christel.
Crystal.
Karen.
Karen and
Uwe.
Uwe.
Yes.
So are you customers here? Are you clients, or are you here for promoting anything here, a boat, or is it just for you, a hobby, or what is it really?
No, we live in the half year here. We live in Santa Ponsa, Nova Santa Ponsa, and
very nice.
Now we will look here the ships.
Yeah. Maybe you buy one or chartering?
Not. No.
No, just interested to watch, or could it be an option just one day for chartering? Would you say?
One day for chartering is nice.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I live on the island, and you have a lot of possibilities to go on a boat with friends, and we are near Port Adriano.
Yeah.
It's a nice area. It's the southwest of the island, but it's nice here.
And
you meet friends
and in the maritime
not
sector?
in the maritime sector, in the real estate
of
sector.
Course.
Yeah, I think
you are just for leisure time, free time.
Yes.
Yeah, or you just coming here each year, or?
Yes, we live from 27 December.
Yeah.
And we go next week. We're to Flensburg. Yes.
And that's so nice. So you used to have a boat, or you thought about buying a boat? Was it just an idea?
In Flensburg, I have a little boat.
Oh, okay.
Yes. For fishing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fisherman.
Yes.
And what do you think? Are here many friends around? You meeting here a lot of friends?
Yes, Mallorca is a small community.
Yeah,
I think it's like a little village in Germany, because you meet often the same people, and here. Yeah, there are people who are interested in boats, and there are a lot of people from all over the world to look here for boats and to buy
So you're also interested to settle down one day or to buy here a house or apartment? Is that an option or just switching from one city to another?
Yes, we're switching.
No, you're switching.
But they have already.
We have here, we live in Nova Santa Ponsa.
Yeah.
We have there a little house and a house in Flensburg.
So just the boat is missing, I would say.
Yeah, maybe. It's an option, huh?
Yeah, some beautiful boats and companies I would like to recommend to you.
Yeah.
Like Bavaria, we have been there.
Yes.
Or chartering with Ocean Independence. And I make now a promotion for all the companies.
That's good.
Princess. So it was a great pleasure. Enjoy your time. And next year, hopefully, we see each other again or on another event here in Mallorca.
Yes.
So, because there are many beautiful events.
There are many events now in this year, in the last years.
Another one? Would you announce for us?
Yes, we have a lot of ferias, so called here on the island, and in this year we have a lot of events because in the last 2 years we are missing this
And we
event.
see each other again, and hopefully you all together, and then we rocking together and talking about boats again.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Thanks so much. Ladies and gentlemen, next to me, Mr. Joe Hill, sales manager from Princess, one of the biggest companies here on the fair. It's a great pleasure being here again. Wow.
You're very welcome.
Same procedure as every year, I would like to say, but we had the pandemic, we had the break.
Yeah.
How did you carry on with your strategy in that time? Was it a great challenge for you? How did you manage it?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting because, you know, we were expecting the worst to come when the pandemic came.
Yeah.
But actually, my crystal ball was entirely wrong.
Yeah.
I really thought that everything was going to stop.
Yeah.
But as it happened, people were actually looking for ways to go and enjoy themselves in an isolated environment.
Yeah.
So the boat is perfect.
Yeah,
Absolutely
best
perfect. So
option, yeah.
Yeah, so what we found all of a sudden was that there was a huge big spike in business, a whole load of people looking for boats.
A boom.
Yeah, to the extent that we just didn't have enough boats.
Yeah.
You know, we just didn't have enough boats. So actually the last 2 years for us have been extraordinarily strong with very, very fast run rates in terms of our sales.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to be grateful
and
for.
And the supply chains, I mean, to produce and to get all the little whatever devices what you need and for the ships, and was it also
well, that hasn't been so much of a challenge up until now. Now we're seeing that difficulty, you know. It's difficult to get, well, we all know about semiconductors, but you know, things like generators and certain elements of the boats are now getting a little bit difficult. But actually through the pandemic, you know, the shipyard down in Plymouth in England was only closed for weeks, not months. So actually the product rollout was maintained. It was quite good. Yeah.
Mr. Hill, we had an interview before. I think it was in 2019. Could you provide us with some data now, your portfolio lineup of the boats here?
Yeah, sure. So I mean, you know, at the show here, we've got 4 princesses at the show this time. In previous years, we've had 6.
Okay, and 1 queen?
Yeah, 1 queen, 1 king. But we've actually got a problem because we've so little stock now because everything is forward sold. But nonetheless, we've got some very nice customers who've lent us their boats to put into the show. So at the moment, we're sitting on the second largest princess that's being built at the moment, the Princess Y85. We've got an S66 beside us here, we've got a V55, and we've got an F50. So we're just trying to demonstrate a bit of the spectrum, you know, what we've got.
Sporty boats.
Yeah, so we've got, you know, the V55 is a sporty boat, and then we've got this Y85, which is a full flybridge boat. So it's just showing the spectrum. But we're now building, the flagship is now the X95. And of course we're building the whole way down to the V40. Yeah. So we've got a fantastic range of boats at the moment. Really fantastic. Yeah.
So in the future, you have problems to produce new ships, boats. Is it then with delay, or what would you?
No, we're not seeing a great deal of delays because we factor in such a buffer in terms of our production. So we're not seeing a huge amount of delays. There are little bits of delays, particularly with shipping. Yeah. But it's okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah.
And you're also managing chartering, or is it just only for sale, or what would you?
No, so our office in Mayfair in London manages charter.
Headquarters?
No, it's actually our headquarters is in sales. Headquarters is in Southampton in England. Okay. Here on the island, we've got 4 offices in all of the bigger ports. But we do all of our charter management out of our London office. Yeah. And charter is on fire. Yeah. It's just on fire. Yeah. Really
when is the next fair? What would you like to announce? Maybe at this moment.
Yeah. So
something you would like to point out.
Well, I mean, we've got some really exciting new products coming down the line. Mm-hmm. So I'd encourage everybody to stay close to that. Yeah. We're launching a new 95 in November, the Y95. So hopefully Dusseldorf Boat Show in January will be presenting the Y95, fingers crossed. And of course in between now and then we're back into Cannes and back into Monaco, so there's a lot to look forward to.
Impressive.
Yeah.
So you experience a lot, yes?
Yeah.
And with respect to climate transition, do you also change your mindset, or using economical materials, or in terms of sustainability, green energy? Is this a point now?
It is, and you know we're supporters and ambassadors for a few charities that are, you know, the Green Oceans, etc. Yeah. So we're very much have that in mind. We're bringing in some new technologies now in the larger boats for displacement boats, where we have hybrid. Yeah. So it's coming. But you know, the technology is not moving fast. Yeah. But what it is giving us, we're taking it and using it where we can.
Also, photovoltaic panels or any?
Yes, I mean, you know, solar is something that's always there. But you know, the truth of it is that for vessels such like this, solar doesn't deliver as much as is required. Yeah. So what we need to be looking at is new systems for propulsion, really. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Anything you like to mention at the end to announce, or for the audience?
Just please come and see us. Yeah, you know, we're very happy to show you over the boats, and it's always a pleasure.
Mr. Joe Hill, Sales Manager from Princess, thank you so much. We appreciated it.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
So next to me, Mr. Bernard Canella, is that right? You are the CEO of, we can show it,
Nautically by Schoolers, yeah.
Yes, right.
Nice to meet you.
Great. So we have a lot of platforms here, and you are an educational platform, is that right?
That's right. Our business is e-learning. That's e-learning for training people who want to learn how to sail.
How to sail. So all the skills of sailing, or is it also promotion, or what kind of cruise you
No, this is for boats.
For boats?
Yeah, this is for boats, yeah.
And where are you located, here in Mallorca or where else?
We are located in Mallorca, but as this is an e-learning platform, we are training people all over Spain.
And you founded the company? Was it your idea, or?
I founded the company with 2 friends of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you say? Is there a big demand of people being educated, or do you attract people?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. There is a big demand of people who are really interested and who are in love with all this world of boats, and so therefore the increase for the need for learning how to sail is increasing very much. So there's a big demand now.
Before we had a lot of events and showcases. You are in the moment the first one to make a little party or gathering or come together. How has that happened? Is that also an idea to show a passion and happiness? Or
it's about what you say. It's about passion and happiness, and it's about post-pandemic. I mean, people want to meet, people want to gather, people want to exchange point of views, and that's a magnificent opportunity for us to show our product to our friends.
And it's also a family feeling, you would say?
It's a family and friends feeling, yeah.
And how do you see the future? Because it's a big challenge now because of the war now, Ukraine war, the crisis. Was it also a big challenge for you to conduct your events and that, or is it all on Zoom and digital?
I mean, the fact is this pandemic has been very bad, but it's been the cause of our company. I mean, we were born with the pandemics. I mean, so this e-learning has been booming since the pandemic. So that's the thing. And now, after the pandemic, e-learning is still very strong because people have learned that this is a very different way of learning. It's much more easy. You do it whenever you want, with your tablet, your PC, your smartphone, whatever. Yeah.
You would like to announce to get new students or in Spain and for your using?
I mean, we want to welcome any student who want to learn about how to sail a boat, and we would like everybody to come and to see our way of learning.
And we wish you good luck, and now the music is going on and we have fun. Thank you so much for the interview.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. My pleasure. Thank you.
So we are now entering the Luna, a big sailing boat. And let's see, this is the captain on the left side. And he's open for an interview. So you're from?
Italy.
From Italy.
Yes.
So we have a seat now. I give the camera to the cameraman. So where we can see it, Mr. Sir?
Yeah, Mr. David.
David?
Yes.
And last name?
Pracci.
So this is a wonderful, impressive boat. It's a sailing boat or also a boat with a propulsion of
no, this is a motor sailor, so it's a sailing vessel, but it's a big engine. So the main propulsion is the engine. We can also sailing fast, but the typical of this boat is the engine and stay very comfortable on board. So this is the reason, because you can help the boat with the sail, but the boat's many equipment on board, so engine and generator is running 24 hours. 24 hours.
Latest generation of
the latest of Perini are more sportive sailing vessel, but
elegant
not
and sporty,
but not elegant and comfortable like this one. So you can here have sailing passage and also very, very comfortable time on board. So.
And who's the owner? You said Lune is the name of the boat.
Yeah.
So who's the company here?
The company is, sorry, the name of the company I'm not allowed to say.
Oh, it's a big secret now.
Yeah, so only the name of the boat and my name. It's you can know because it's.
Or is it in private hands, a personal hand of somebody that
yes, it's private. And for this year, from this year, we are doing charter with barges.
It's not for sale in the moment currently. This boat is for sale? Or?
It's also for sale and charter. Yes,
charter.
yes.
Okay.
Barges is our management agent.
Yeah.
So they manage the sale and the charter.
And you are the captain.
Yeah.
What kind of skill needs to conduct it and to
you start when you are young to sailing. I mean, you start when you are young to have experience with a small boat. Then you go to bigger and bigger and bigger, and you have to make lots of course, many course, and then after I spent 10 years like first officer on board here. So after 10 years.
Then you gain another level, and
I became captain after 10 years working in the same boat. Yeah. So it's possible, but it's a long way.
Yeah.
It's a long way.
I believe. Provide us with some data of the boat. How many notes and the length of the boat and some data.
About
the boat. Some technical data.
But
how long is it?
It's 54 meter long, 11 meter and half large.
Yeah.
We have a lifting keel. It means we can have 4 meter draft and 8 meter draft.
Wow.
So 8 meter sailing and 4 meter when we move in the marina like this.
Horsepower.
We have two engine.
Yeah.
3 generator. Lots of power because all the system for the sail are electric. So everything is electric, 380 volts. So we have running generator 24 hours.
And you have also panels for solar and
photovoltaic
electricity.
We need more electricity now.
In terms of sustainability,
we can charge the telephone with the solar panel.
But you have any ideas of doing some changes, transitions?
Not with this boat. Yeah, this is built to have many system running with 380. So it's not possible with other system.
How many cabins?
We have for guests. We have 2 twin, 2 VIP, and 1 master cabin. Then we have 7 cabin for crew. We are 12 crew members now on board.
So it's a secret. We have no information about the owner, but you.
Yeah.
You are open here for chartering and for sailing requests, and that's it.
Yeah, it's the bar just managed everything of this accordingly with the owner, owner company. But for us, we're sailing. We're just sailing the vessel.
And after this fair, what's going on then? Are you planning to go visit another
after the boat show?
This boat show,
We moved to Ibiza for 1 week guests. Then we South France. Then again Corsica, Sardinia. Then again in South France. So maybe we spent all the season around the Western Mediterranean.
If we attract now some new clients, customers for you, do you have any contact?
Barges.
Yeah?
Yeah, barges.
Barges. How do you spell that?
Barges.
Barges.
This company.
Barges. Okay.
Yeah.
So we write it down, and you have giving us your business card. Is that possible?
Course. Yeah. No, you have to go directly to them. To the office is there.
Yeah.
So
this agency.
Is our agency is. They have the complete management of the boat. So
thank you very much.
Thank you to you. Thank you to you. Thank you to you.
there is a trend in yachting to go hybrid, to get into new technologies.
The propulsion here.
It's 2 diesel engines, normal diesel engines, like very traditional.
Yeah.
But there are new trends coming, but it also depends on the owners. Are they willing to invest in new technology? We as an industry are happy to provide new technologies, and they are there. And there are examples of very clean yachts these days.
And also ecological materials, recyclable materials.
Yes, absolutely. It's coming. But as I say, it always depends on the owners.
Of course. And with respect to the environment, I think
yes.
It's coming more and more.
And somebody who loves the sea will always think in the environment.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not. You want to keep the sea clean, otherwise you will not be able to enjoy the sea. So.
Where are you located, at least? Because, I mean, we made the first contact and we enjoy it, and we hopefully generate new clients and
yes.
new...
We are in the Marina Molvay in Parma, in the center of Parma, opposite the cathedral, basically.
Wonderful.
Easy to find.
And it's a beautiful setting here. Mr. Bloch, thank you very much. We appreciated it. It was wonderful to be here. And
it's a pleasure.
Year, hopefully, or at the other fair, wherever you... When
yes.
is the next fair?
Next fair now will be Monaco Yacht Show in September.
The time exactly?
It will be at the end of September.
Okay. Maybe we
follow Cannes is before actually, but Monaco obviously we have it. Monaco is the biggest show in Europe.
Thank you very much. And now we have a drink.
Absolutely. Perfect.
We are now here at Northrop, that's the name, or can you pronounce the name?
Northrop and Johnson.
Northrop and Johnson.
On the Hans Steiger X1 trimaran.
Yeah, it's a wonderful boat here. It's called by the audience here the Batman boat. First of all, your name, please.
My name's Sean McCarter.
And what's your position here?
We are the listing brokers for the Hans Steiger X1.
Wonderful. Could you give us some data about this boat, because the people are really attracted by this boat. So fascinating in black, a Batman boat. Tell us a little bit about the boat.
Well, yeah, we've got quite a lot of attention since we came in. This is our debut at the Palma International Boat Show.
Great.
Palma Superyacht Village. The boat's been in development for about 6 years.
Yeah.
It was commissioned by an owner who looked over the market, wanted a multi-hull for his family and couldn't find anything on the market.
Yeah.
He put out a tender to 7 or 8 marine naval architects, and of the 7 replies, 1 stood out from the rest. And that's developed into what you see here today.
It's a unique selling proposition, I would say, USP in marketing. It's really, really unique here.
It certainly is. He obviously wanted to do it a little bit differently. And I mean, every aspect of this boat, people come on, and it's definitely not your average boat, and it never fails to put a smile on people's face.
Is it also a very aggressive boat, sporty boat with high speed and horsepower? Could you give us some data about the notes here?
There are different options for the boat. So there are 3 different modes. So this is the in-between mode, if you like. You can have a more sailing orientated mode, or you can have a more motor orientated mode without the mast and sails that you see here. This one is the hybrid version, which is sort of a half sailing, half motorboat.
That's a great.
We can cruise happily at 12 to 14 knots with sails in the right wind conditions. We've seen 15, 16 knots, but it was never designed with speed in mind.
But we thought because it looks like a Batman boat, you expect a high-speed boat or something special in the technique, or is it the latest technique in it? The engines. Could you tell us about the technique of the navigation system or anything? About it?
Everything on board is pretty much state of the art. There is no expense spared, no budget. So for the motor option, for example, we put in bigger engines, bigger fuel tanks, and then we can go fast. We can do 30 knots. At the moment, we're 70 feet long by 30 feet wide. So for quite a not so huge boat, you end up with this massive area.
But it seems to be very spacious, and upper deck, I think, is also very, very convenient and comfortable. How many decks does this boat have here?
It has, I guess you could say, it has 2 main decks. The main deck and the flybridge. But there are also, because of a trimaran with 3 hulls, there are also areas where you can go under the main deck. So we have a small nanny cabin down here, forward in the master cabin in the main hull. The master cabin bathroom, if you like, is under the main bed. So it's incredibly versatile as well. Hans Steiger pride themselves on their ability to customize. So for the next builder, or for the next buyer who commissions the next build, they can change the layout of the cabins. They can change the style. They can change it. There are a lot of options. So, and Hans Steiger are an amazing company based in Spain, in Alicante. And they do everything in-house. And they've just got
all in-house, so manufacturing everything.
Almost everything you've seen.
Independent from delivering whatever.
That's almost everything that they do. They're an incredible team.
That makes us really strong. And what else could I ask? Some addition? What you would like to mention? I mean, fascinating people.
We've met. Obviously, the boat attracts a lot of fascinating people. It's had a huge reply from our videos on YouTube. And we've decided to run a limited edition. So it was only supposed to be a one-off boat, but there's an opportunity to be the owner of the 2nd or 3rd hull. But after that, we'll destroy the molds, and there'll be no more of this model built. So we're trying to preserve the unique design. For people who'd like to try it, it's also available to charter this summer in Ibiza. And contact us for information.
Can you tell us anything about the target groups? I mean, footballers or celebrities or lifestyle-orientated people. Who are the customers in general? I mean,
we've had
extraordinary people. I would say
we've had people from all over the world. We've had clients from the US. We've had Hollywood actors. We've had people in security. We've had people in, you name it, cryptocurrencies.
Obviously,
we've had every walk of life. People wanting to run it as as a charter alongside their business. Say maybe a high-end hotel that want a special boat. There, it's so unique and so versatile. I think it works in a lot of circumstances.
Yeah, it is. What else? What's the next step now? You're going to another fair. What's planned now?
Well, after this was our debut to the public, if you like. But after this, the boat will go. We'll cruise for a couple of weeks with the owner, so he'll finally get to enjoy it for a little while.
Is it for sale here, this boat?
This boat isn't, but the next build is.
Okay.
And after that, it'll go to Ibiza, where it'll charter around the Ibiza Formentera Islands for this summer.
You also consider the environment, respect the environment with some ideas of sustainability. Is there anything you like to mention? Materials or ecological materials or green energy or?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously stayed away from teak decks. We've used a more synthetic type that will last longer and not use the Burmese forests. We've got a battery bank linked to some solar panels. There's also an option for wind energy, so we try and be as autonomous as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are areas to optimize this.
Yeah. Thank you very much. It was a great honor, really. This boat is so extraordinary, fascinating, all the people here, and this chance to have here an interview with you. I wish you good luck for the next fairs and the next steps, and hopefully we are joining you then again.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.
Yeah, we are next to Mr. Michael Köhler from Austria. You are the owner of Silent Yachts, and we are here on a very extraordinary boat. Can you describe it? What kind of boat is it? Is it the black one, black edition? Please give us some information about that.
This is a Silent Vision F82.
Yeah.
This boat is pretty outstanding. Yeah. It's as the name already indicates, an large boat, about 24 meters long, 82 feet long, and it's a catamaran. That is powered by electric motors, and solar panels on the roof, and
So you respect the environment,
absolutely.
Green energy.
Very sustainable, and the advantage of this boat is it can harvest the energy from the sun, store it in the batteries, and use it for the electric motors as well as for all household appliances.
Yeah. Here at the booth, is it the first time here in Mallorca? Because I never saw this model here before.
Actually, this boat is 1 week old.
1 week old, that's really an attraction then, yeah?
Yes, it had been launched and the test drive was from the shipyard to this boat show, 1,600 nautical miles.
Yeah, and this destination here of Mallorca, is that really important for you, or have you been here before?
No, actually, we have our offices here. We have 4 boats here in Mallorca because this is our main base for Europe. Not our production, of course, but the main base to show the boats to prospects and to clients. And we are also located, of course, in the United States and in other parts of Europe, but that's the main base.
We've seen a Turkey flag. Is it manufactured by Turkey
This
companies.
This boat has been manufactured in our production facility in Turkey.
Yeah.
So we have a cooperation there, and our partner produces this boat.
Yeah.
We also have a production facility, which is our own one, in Italy.
So Vision F, what does it mean? Does it mean this is a department of the collaboration, or
Vision F is a brand, as Silent Yachts is a brand, and this boat is a cooperation between Silent Yachts and Vision F, and that's why the name of this boat, or the brand of this boat, is Silent Vision F.
And if you operate, is it also sail and chartering, or only sail? For sale,
we charter our boats as well, but of course mainly we are a producer of boats, but we charter because we want to give everybody the opportunity to test the boat, to try it before buying, and I think that's important because that's something new, something that did not exist many years before. We are on the market pretty long. Our company, Silent Yachts, is building boats since 2009, solar boats.
Solar boats all
solar
the time.
Boats since 13 years now. And that's why we are fortunately a very experienced company in what we are doing. So that's why our boats can cover long distances fully autonomously. One of our boats...
Impressive.
Yeah, we can cross the Atlantic Ocean. We did already cross the Atlantic Ocean 4 years ago with one of our boats. So it works.
But was it the first time here on Mallorca with this affair, with this boat, or do you visit each year?
We are. It's not the first year for us here, and also not on the other boat fairs, because we are in Düsseldorf every year since I think 13 or 14 years, and also on the other bigger boat shows like Cannes or La Grommotte.
And Dubai as well? Or?
Dubai as well, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So what's the next step? What are you going to do after this fair? What's the strategy? Could you give us some ideas about your strategy?
Yeah, build more boats for our clients. So we enlarged our production facilities significantly in the last years. We are now in the position to produce about 30 boats per year. And when I say boat, I'm talking about a boat of this size. So this is pretty big. We build boats from 60 to 120 feet. So the boat next to us over there is our smallest model. This is a little bit bigger.
The flagship?
No, not yet.
Not really?
This is only 80. There is a 100 and there is a 120. So, yeah.
So we are really happy we enjoyed it. If you want to mention or announce something for the future, is there anything you would like to say to the audience? What kind of target groups you have? I mean, for a black edition, you have, I think, more extraordinary people who want to,
this is
show off a little bit, or what would you say?
Yeah, it's not. No, I think actually our clients are not really showing off. Not really, no. Our clients are.
But this is a statement, I would say. If you come with a black boat, you really appear. I mean,
that's definitely very unusual.
Yeah.
The thing is, our clients are usually people that respect the environment, that have earned some money with their businesses, but want to spend their money in a way that makes sense, in a way that they don't destroy our planet, but in a way that, in the best case, do something good to the planet.
And this is a real progress.
And this is a real progress, and I think it's good that electric cars are in such a hype, because it honestly supports us. We were with our boats here already 13 years ago, when almost nobody talked about an electric car.
So you had the vision, like you said here, Vision F.
But
Vision boats.
But the main factor is that this really supports us, and that we from Silent Yachts as well from Silent Vision Yachts, we are very happy about this development, because the people understand that there is another way, not only diesel and petrol, but that there is another way that we can use boats and cars in a sustainable way. Yeah. And in our case, it's really sustainable, because with the solar panels, we produce the power ourselves, and nobody can claim that in the end the power that is coming out of the plug is coming from a nuclear power plant or whatever. This is not the case on our boats, because we produce the power ourselves.
It's really, really impressive and a unique selling proposition that you have this kind of propulsion. And would you say where we can contact you, your headquarter, your address? Is there
Silent Yachts?
Silent Yachts?
Silent Yachts.
Here, Mallorca or other destinations?
Just check the internet,
okay.
silent-yachts.com, and you will find us.
Thanks so much, Mr. Köhler. We appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We are at the booth of Bavaria Yachts. Next to me, Mr. Markus Schlichting, marketing manager in your position. Would you like to describe your company? I think it's a traditional German company, is that right?
It's right. We're located near to Würzburg, so in the center of Germany, and we were founded in 1978. So we have this year our 44-year birthday.
Yeah.
And at least at that time we built more than 40,000 yachts, which are now out on every oceans and every harbor.
What kind of yachts? Sporty yachts or classical?
No, we're a little bit more family orientated.
Okay.
So we're building sailing yachts in the range between, let's say, 34 feet up to 57 feet. And we're building motorboats from 29 feet up to 55 feet.
Yeah.
Let's say we classic made for families.
Yeah. And the lineup today here at the Palma International Boat Show, your lineup, 4 boats, 5 boats I've seen.
4 boats. We have 4 boats here on the stand and 1 additional on land.
Yeah.
And we're sitting now on the new Bavaria SR36. This is our world premiere here.
Okay, it's a special one. Why? Why?
Yeah, it's really brand new, and it's really the first boat we're sitting on. This is a prototype.
The latest generation of techniques.
Latest generation of techniques and development in hull construction and things like that. So we're very proud. The boat was ready last Christmas, but we had now the first time the chance.
Like the song Last Christmas.
Yeah, but now we have the chance, and they hear the chance at Palma to show it to the public, and we're very happy.
What would you like to point out? Is it also with economical materials, or has it some solar panels? Is it in the world, or I would say a climate transition way that you are also thinking in this direction?
Maybe not in
that
way that you expect. We're always looking to use materials like we're using a lot of wood. We're using or thinking about, even if we choose the engines, about economic things and so on. So
it's getting more and more important.
So it's not an organic cucumber, but but. we really take care of things like that.
So is it just new, or has it some special features that you would say is worth mentioning? This boat, especially because you say it's a premiere.
Yeah, the philosophy of the 36 is that people live on deck the whole day.
Okay.
So we have here, the pantry is in the cockpit. You can sit here like we do at the moment. Yeah. You can lay down over there, take a sun bath, or a sun bath if you go to the bow.
All in one.
Yeah, all in one. So it's really living on deck. But anyway, we're very comfortable and luxury down below as well, with 2 cabins. So if you want to stay at over the night on the boat, it's not a problem. You can take a shower, you can relax, and really enjoy the day. But the main time, or meantime, the people live in the cockpit and on deck. They want to enjoy the sun.
What is here the main objective? What you here doing? Is it generating more clients or friends and just clients you have, or potential clients?
We're here together with our dealer here. It's called Clipper Marine.
Clipper Marine.
They're responsible for the whole Spanish market.
Yeah.
And for sure they want to sell boats here. Yeah. We are on a boat show. This is the target. And let's say we were very happy the last 2 days.
Chartering as well? Chartering?
They do a bit of chartering, but it's not the main.
It's not the main
thing at the moment.
And here in Palma, are you also located, or you think about this, or is it just in Würzburg?
Originally, I'm from the Baltic Sea, from Timmendorf. But
from Timmendorf, I know Timmendorf, very good.
Yeah, but I work in Würzburg during the week, and so we have dealers. We have more than 70 dealers all over the world, and so Clipper Marine is doing a fabulous job here.
Is there anything you like to announce at the end for clients, new customers? Anything you would like to mention about Bavaria? In the way of philosophy, lifestyle, what kind of people coming to you, or are you expecting to come?
We sell boats in a high quality, very solid. So the other way around, our clients are absolute solid guys.
Yeah, okay.
And so we are, let's say, family-orientated, family and friends.
So familiar more and personal.
We are maybe not the fastest motorboats, but we have
convenient,
solid, and high quality and
as we see. Yeah. Very fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we appreciated it, and we come next year to you. Hopefully, you're here in Palma, Mallorca.
For sure.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So we are here at the company Boatings is the name, right?
Boatsters Black.
Boatsters Black.
Boatsters Black, yes.
And you are in which function here? What's your name, please?
I'm Lara Van Hogerwell. I'm actually, I would say, like, every function a little bit.
Sales manager, for example.
For example, I'll take that title. I think they should make me that. No. Boatsters is a very young, dynamic company. So we started in 2015. Our CEO comes from a yachting family, Langers Yachts, which is a Dutch company. And he wanted to start the first Airbnb for boats.
Oh, that's a really great idea.
So he started Boatsters Black. And we are a young, dynamic team. This is our second year at the boat show. And we decided to put together a little party for our fans.
Yeah, you entertain the people there in the cabin.
Yeah,
that's a really nice idea. Showcasing here your yachts. How many yachts are here in the lineup here?
At San Lorenzo, we are featuring 4 San Lorenzos, I believe. We have 3 Blue Games. We also, as Langers, represents Prestige and Sox, and we are featuring our own San Lorenzo here because that's mainly our charter fleet is made out of San Lorenzos.
And how do they use it? With an app, or how do they use the Airbnb function?
I know that a lot of things are moving towards the technology spectrum, but we try and keep a hands-on approach. We like the personal touch. We want our clients to speak to a broker so they can know, are you celebrating your birthday, your anniversary? Is it a surprise? So we can make sure everything's done in detail.
Yeah. And where's the headquarters?
We operate from Florida, from Amsterdam, and Mallorca. We are founded in Amsterdam, but our head office is now in Mallorca.
And what's coming next? Another fair? Or...
What's coming next? What's coming next? I would say stay tuned, because we started with a small fleet. It keeps growing and growing. We just received 7 new CAs. We're joining MIVA. I'm so proud to be a part of this company, and my heart's in it. I think everyone's heart's in it.
I feel your passion. It's unbelievable. It's impressive, really.
For sure.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
And what would you like to announce, maybe for the audience? Is there anything you would like to mention?
I would say that with everything going on right now in the world, that we have to enjoy in the moment. Take that vacation you've been thinking of. Buy that boat you've been thinking of, because who knows what's going to happen, you know?
In the future,
live in the now.
Fragile times.
Live in the now. That's what I would want to
That's
share.
Your philosophy.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, thank you. It was a really, really good interview and very passionate.
It's a pleasure. Pleasure's all mine.
Full of enthusiasm. Thanks so much.
Yeah.